welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about etiquettes. I'm going to give you a brief idea about what etiquette means. So let's begin with today's topic. So as we all know, we humans are social animals, okay? So etiquette is basically the way we behave in a society, okay? We are supposed to behave in a certain way in our society, right? So that differentiates us from animals. So that's a very baseline understanding of etiquettes. So if I give you in a very short form, etiquette is social behavior. It is important for a person to behave in a responsible manner which is acceptable by the society. That is why we need social behavior. Now, why is that? Because we don't want people to feel embarrassed by our behavior or feel any other kind of negative feelings or get hurt by our behavior or feel offended by our behavior. Etiquettes are basically a set of guidelines that we need to follow when we live in a society. So what is the need of etiquette? Let's look at that. Firstly, etiquette makes you a cultured person who leaves their mark wherever they go. People will remember you for your good behavior. Second, etiquette teaches you to talk, walk and behave in a society. Like I said, these are set of guidelines that you need to follow. Third, it is very important if you want to leave a first impression. The way you interact with people around you, be your parents, your friends, your siblings, your fellow workers, your seniors at work, anybody you talk to, it speaks a lot about your personality and your upbringing. Your behavior talks about that. So etiquette is very important. The fourth need for etiquette is that you earn respect and appreciation in the society for your good behavior. It helps in building trust and loyalty amongst people. A person becomes more responsible and mature. And lastly, it helps you to value relationships. So these were some needs that you need to know about etiquette. You might ask, right? Why do we need etiquette? These are the reasons why you need etiquette. So there are a few types of etiquette. So let's look at these types of etiquettes. So etiquette in general is social behavior. So we come across different situations in the society where we need to behave a certain way. So these situations lead to these types of etiquette, okay? So let's look at these etiquettes, these types of etiquettes. So the first that we have covered, which is more of a general type, is social etiquette. Anywhere in a social surrounding, the way you behave is called as social etiquette. Second is bathroom etiquettes. Now bathroom etiquettes could be at home or at a public place. Again, it means it is a set of rules that you have to follow when you are in a bathroom, be it a public one or you are sharing it with your family or friends. So the very basic rule that you need to follow when it comes to bathroom etiquette is that you have to keep your bathroom after use clean and tidy for others to use. That's a very basic understanding you need to have about bathroom etiquette. So keep the washroom or bathroom clean and tidy after you use it. Corporate etiquette. Corporate etiquette means if you are working in the corporate environment or be it any kind of work environment. So basically corporate etiquette means the way you behave at work or around work, right? Every person working at an organization should be responsible to maintain the decorum of the organization. There are so many of these corporate etiquettes. Now I'll give you a couple of examples. For example, while you're working, don't move around and peep into others' cubicles, checking on them if they're working or doing something else. If they're working, let them work. Do not disturb them. If you're on call and there are multiple people side by side sitting in cubicles taking calls, try not to be loud while you are on the phone, because there are other people talking on the phone in a neighboring cubicle. So, talk in a tone where nobody gets disturbed. Keep your volume low. Now, another important corporate etiquette can be, at workplace, try to maintain a professional behavior. Don't chat with your seniors and juniors and anybody as if you're talking with your friends or you are around your friends, right? Especially inside the office. If you're at a cafeteria or outside the office, that's fine. But inside the office, you need to maintain that decorum. So these are few examples of corporate etiquette. Wedding etiquette or some sort of social event related etiquette. Now there are certain rules that you need to follow when you are at a wedding or some sort of social event. So first of all, if it is a wedding, you need to understand that it is a very important day for that couple, for those people whose wedding is going on. It is a social event. If it's not a wedding and it's some other kind of social event, there too you have to behave in a certain way. Don't get over drunk and start making a scene. This was one example of how you should behave in a wedding or a social event. You need to behave responsibly. Next is meeting etiquettes. Now these meetings could be a professional meeting or a casual meeting. Now when it's a casual meeting, if it's with a friend or a family member or someone, you can be a bit casual with your behavior, but when it comes to professional meetings or events, seminars, conference, or you're just attending a board meeting or a regular meeting at your office, you need to follow certain rules. First, you need to be on time. Second, do not interrupt someone while they are speaking. Wait for your turn. If you've arrived late and everybody is already there, ask for permission politely and enter the room. If you have a phone ringing while in the meeting, put it on silent. Always carry something to note down while you're in a meeting, because you will always need to jot down certain important points. So if you're using an iPad or some sort of pen or pad will also do. These are meeting etiquettes. Next comes telephone etiquette. I did make a short about telephone etiquettes, so if you want, you can go and watch that in my shorts collection. So basically, when you receive a phone or you're calling someone, again, depending if it's a casual call or if it's a professional work call, okay? First of all, while you're talking on the phone, you need to watch your tone and your volume, how you're talking. Second, when you're talking with that person, whether you have called or they have called, always remember to greet that person. Next important thing, do not put them on hold for long. If you have to pass on the call to someone else, make it ASAP or ask them to call back again in some time. Don't keep them hanging for long. Last, you need to have a very polite tone while you're talking on the phone. So these are few phone etiquettes that you need to remember. Next is eating etiquettes. Yes, eating or dining etiquettes. In a public place or at work, if you're eating, you need to follow certain rules. Again, like I said, etiquette means guidelines or rules that you need to follow when you're in a social surrounding. So I'm going to give you few examples of eating etiquettes or dining etiquettes. There are detailed videos about dining etiquettes. If you want me to do one, I will make a detailed video about that. Right now I'm going to give you a quick brief idea about what eating or dining etiquette means. Okay, the first thing that you need to remember is, if you're done, don't get up and leave. Wait for everybody to finish. or if you're in such a dining area where the food is being served, wait till everybody has been served, then you can start eating. Don't start eating immediately after you have been served. Okay, so remember to join everybody while they're eating and leave once everybody is done. Second, while you're eating in a public place, do not open your mouth and chew. It seems very untidy while you're eating like that. So keep your mouth closed while you're chewing your food. Next, do not make noise while you're eating. Be quiet while you're eating. To do that, you need to take smaller bites or smaller portions of food while you're eating. So it will help you avoid opening your mouth too much. Okay? Another most important thing that you need to remember while eating is don't make a mess. Try to be as neat as possible while you're eating. Do not drop your food here and there. So these are some eating etiquettes you need to remember. So I hope you will apply these eating etiquettes or dining etiquettes. Last but not the least is business etiquettes. Now, what is the difference between corporate etiquette and business etiquette? Corporate is a place of work where you are employed by an organization. So the behavior, the way you behave at your workplace is corporate etiquette. Business etiquette is when you have a business. You are an entrepreneur. You deal with multiple people. That's business etiquette. When you're dealing with all these people, be it a client, a customer, a supplier, a distributor, anybody, you need to have good behavior with them. It builds, like I said, it builds good relationships, it builds good rapport with these people, because you're going to work with them multiple times, right? So you want to build a good relationship with them. To do that, you need to be well behaved with them. Treat them with respect, talk to them with respect, talk to them politely. So these are few things you need to remember as business etiquette. So I hope you got an idea about what all these etiquette means. So these are few social situations where you need to follow certain etiquettes or rules or guidelines. So I hope this topic was helpful for you. So in a nutshell, we learned about etiquettes or social etiquettes and their needs, and what are the types of etiquettes. So with that, I come to an end of this video. I hope this video was helpful enough. If you want anything more about this topic, please leave a comment down below and let me know if you want to know something else or you want to learn about some different topic. With that, I'm going to take your leave. I will see you soon in my next one. Till then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep practicing. Take care and goodbye.